Coming up on this episode.
I reeled in that big fish and my rod broke.
Yeah.
But we would have noticed.
No, we wouldn't have. We were under so much excitement at the time.
This was the part that I've been most nervous of. Stop! Okay, Opal, this has to stop. You can't be sitting in my seat. Yeah. You can't be sitting in my own seat, okay? Oh dear. Okay. We're going for a boat ride. No.
Oh, we sit right in Mommy's chairs.
Oh dear.
Mommy's chairs all the time.
We put a blanket for her and then she steps off. Oh, okay, that's good. But look at my seat now. It is just, no, you will have to move. There's no examining it, thinking, okay, this is interesting. I reeled in that big fish and my rod broke.
Yeah.
But we would have noticed.
No, we wouldn't have. We were under so much excitement at the time. Yeah, definitely. Oh, that's too bad, honey.
That's my favorite rod in the whole world. It's so beautiful. Oh. No. Well, tonight we are offloading the batteries for the solar panels, which is going right up in front of us now. Yeah, and the solar panels themselves. And I've been a bit nervous about this, to be honest. So it's supposed to automatically level when you raise it up?
It stays wherever you have it set. So if you lift it like this, it'll go like this. If you lift it like this, it'll go like that.
What you see here is a full skid of solar batteries. These batteries are rated at 100 amp hours at 51.2 volts for roughly 5,000 watts each. We have 12 of them, which equates to 60 kilowatts of energy storage. For our current power requirements on the island, this is plenty. Say a solar eclipse lasted 6 days and we had zero energy production from the panels. These batteries would provide enough backup power to keep us fully operational. That's pretty good peace of mind.
Here it comes. If you need me to hold. Show me what I should do.
There are 30 550 watt solar panels in this crate. The total weight, roughly 2,800 pounds.
Hey, you can hold on to this, and when I loosen it, you can walk it around to the other side.
Okay.
This crate is heavy and the contents are very fragile, so I'm being quite careful to safely strap them to Pepper. I need to transport them over rough terrain, and I don't want any accidents along the way.
Okay, walk it around to the other side, please. Good. And then I'll pull this. And hopefully we can pull this a little closer to the Kubota.
The barge is definitely floating.
Sorry?
The barge is definitely floating.
Oh yeah. We'll float some more when we get off.
Okay. This was the part that I've been most nervous of. If those fell, we would be in such big trouble. Oh. Stop! You just about hit the vehicle. You're okay. Go ahead. Okay. Whoa, that was close. Let me go ahead. Whew. I'm be glad if we don't have to load any more big items for a while.
I don't know if you can make this out, but this is a tree that fell last night. Goes all the way up there. Now you'd think, wow, that's no big deal. It's just a tree that fell. But the reason this one's problematic is there's the house. There's the house right there. There's my sweetheart. And there's the tree. Thank goodness it fell the other way.
The thing of it is that once we take trees out, we know others are just going to follow because they've been disturbed.
I'm no logger, and this looks a little above my pay grade.
It's a lot of work to move trees.
Yeah, I mean, I can't believe how much work Kent got done. It's just unbelievable.
So those two trees would come out. This one would have to come out.
I mean, unless you prefer to go there. To me, it looks a bit more rocky there than this.
I want to clean this out anyways.
Yeah.
But where do we put it in the meantime?
Well, it's time to clean the camp up. We've had some fallen trees, debris from last year, and other things that we kept piling up out front. Now we're going to restore our lake view by putting Pepper to work.
Wow.
This feels great. We're finally getting around to removing that nasty jumbled mess down at the shoreline. This pile also contains the remnants of the old structure that we removed to make room for our tiny cabin.
Opal, come this way. He's going to take it. Oh, yikes. Oh, dear. So can you tell us what you're doing, honey?
Yeah, I'm just putting together an inner frame of this 20-foot shelter that we're going to erect, temporary shelter, so we have so much stuff here, we need to keep it out of the rain, right? So the easiest thing for us to do is put up a temporary shelter and put the skids inside the shelter. So that's what we're going to do. We have so many skids that are right now unprotected. If you have a look over there, it's like 3 skids, and we want to protect them from the rain. So we picked up this temporary shelter, and it looks like this one right there. I don't know if you can make that out.
Just bring it up real close.
The first one there kind of looks like that.
If all goes well, by the time we are finished erecting the shelter, it will look something like this.
And we're going to be putting that together. So that's the plan. It's pretty easy. This is just like a Meccano set. Meccano set from back when you're the same age as us. Meccano was pretty big back in the 70s. And then it got taken over by Lego and other stuff.
I've never heard of it.
Never heard of Meccano?
No, never have.
Really?
Meccano was a pretty big deal when I was a young boy.
This is just like Meccano, honey. Just like Meccano, it's just like nuts and bolts and instruction.
Oh.
Just like this. We picked this up at Canadian Tire. We were just wandering through one day and thought, what are we going to do? Should we get another little shed, kind of like the one we used for our bedroom? And this one was 50% off, so it was like we would have lost money if we didn't buy it. Right, honey?
Right.
So we said, let's go ahead and do it. And this is pretty easy to do. The only hard part is discerning which bolt is which, because they're all really close in size. But each part uses a different size bolt. 3 different sizes of bolts, and they're almost all the same size. Right now I need 2 long ones, and trying to find the long ones in here is difficult. Every time you think you found a long one, it ends up being the middle-sized one. Oh, there we go. Found one. And it is a nice day. Opal's been helping. Taking a bit of a break right now.
I feel it is time to send a special shout out and a heartfelt thank you to Uncle Kent and Victor, who generously donated their time to clear this space for us last summer. While I was busy working on the cabin, they went into the forest, braved the insects, and built all the roads you see in our videos. With Kent, an experienced faller on the chainsaw, and Victor, an experienced equipment operator on the excavator, they expertly dropped all the trees and cleared the land up here where we hope to one day build our shop. We don't have the bandwidth to tackle building the shop just yet. So in the meantime, we decided it best to find a quick solution to protect some of our things from the weather. This shelter should serve that purpose just fine. These little shelters are well worth the money. They go up quickly, and they really are quite stout when they are all fastened together tightly.
Okay, so today, because of the fires in our area, still under an evacuation alert, but we're not in any danger at all. The only real problem is the smoke. So in order to get anything done here, we have to wear respirators. and then because of the flies, we have to suit up to protect ourselves from them because they're just brutal right now. And then the sun was really bright, so I had to wear sunglasses. And what else do I have to have? Oh, then I had to have reading glasses to read the instructions. So we're kind of a hot mess today, but we are getting stuff done. So there's the beginning of a little shelter that we just want to keep the Kubota in until the shop is done. And not sure when all that's going to happen, so we picked this up and thought that this might be a good idea, short term, just so that it's out of the rain. And then we've got our solar panels down there, and it's got 2 inches on either side to put that under the shelter. We have a ton to tackle, but we're definitely up for it, and kind of excited about it, honestly. So more to come. Your hydraulic hoses are hitting the top. Your hydraulic hoses are hitting the top.
Really?
Yeah.
We are so pleased with Pepper. It seems there is no end to the variety of things he can do for us. He's super strong, brutally strong actually, yet nimble enough to do the work requiring a fine touch. This little Kubota really is the Swiss Army knife of mechanized equipment, and we couldn't be happier.
That's kind of a great little shelter, really. I mean, if a tree fell on it or something, we might be in trouble. But here's hoping that won't happen. It's a lot bigger than I thought. I thought it was just going to be a little weensy tiny thing. But it's actually pretty long. How long is that, Ryan? 20 feet? And it's, you know, it's good for keeping Pepper out of the rain, as well as just other things that are sitting here that don't have shelter. And of course our big shop is going to go here too. That's going to be a really big deal for us, because once we get that, this will just be probably, I don't know if we'll keep this or not, but for now it's good. Well, but I suppose we could put things in there still. Turn it into a greenhouse and just put poly on it. What do we have to do now?
We have to hook up 3 1345s and 3 80163s.
Do they actually go through the hems now?
Yeah, I'll show you. Come on inside. They don't go through these. They go through down here.
Oh. Okay. Oh my goodness, this reminds me of camp meeting when I was young. This is one of the tents at camp meeting.
Yeah, does it, eh?
Oh yeah. It's so cool. So any of our visitors, you know, could actually come and stay in here too. They totally could, couldn't they, honey?
Yeah.
Because it's shelter, and people like going camping anyways, but this is more shelter than having a tarp over.
Oh, yeah.
This is really neat. So, we're going to put this, came out of our RV. We're going to put this in the cabin. And this is our new flooring. And that's going to be the color of it. And I really, really like it. I really like it. I do not know how this has gotten so filthy. I can't fathom the flooring. Oh, I see. Is that just for weight, or are we going to connect those together?
Remember those pieces?
Yes.
I didn't know?
Yes, I do. The ones that had absolutely no use
Yeah.
until...
So you figured it out?
Yeah. Honey, this is really neat. I'm really excited about this.
Yeah, it's going to make it nice and stable too.
Oh my goodness. I've seen these little shelters before, and I've just never ever known.
I didn't think that they were that good.
No, I didn't either. I had no idea. And I thought ours was going to be literally, honestly, half this size. I had no idea that it was going to be so big. Because this is really going to be helpful for us to store things.
Well, just out of the weather.
I mean, it's just out of the weather. That's exactly right. We just don't want things being soaked with rain you know, if it's cardboard or whatever. So this is going to be really, really nice.
It's long enough to put the mill in.
Well, that's what I asked the other day.
Yeah, so like to store the mill, right?
Well, look at that. The shelter's up. And it does look like the picture too. It looks pretty good. We now have a place to keep some of our less weather-resistant things safe and protected from the elements.
So now we can store pepper in there out of the weather for now. We could store, no, I don't think we could store this, could we? The wood chipper. It's a bit too high. Huh? It's a bit too high. Look at how high it is.
It's not much higher than the thing, but that top thing can come off too.
Oh, okay.
But anyways, once we get the shed, everything goes in the shed.
Yeah, but then what'll we use that for?
Other stuff. Maybe we could use it for the mill.
For garden implements and stuff. So now the solar panels are sitting here all by themselves. And I am hoping and praying. I mean, we don't really have, there's one tree there, but I think it's going to be okay because we've had real major storms since. And it's never come down. And all the rest are fairly small there. I mean, it's always a thought. We have a huge amount of work to get these solar panels situated over on the other side of the lake there. Well, they're actually not on the other side of the lake. They're in the bay, actually, where the sun will be out from early until late. So it's a good spot for them. Anyways, so this was a success. The little storage building. What would you call this? The little shelter. Oh, Shelter Logic. There it is. Yeah, like I say, I've seen these before, but I just didn't know too much about them. And we got it for 50% off, so that was a win.
That was a win, is right.
I said we should set up some chairs, bring the piano in and start singing. Yeah? Love it. So he's attached these bars to these poles, and it's made it a lot stronger. Now he's just doing this side.
I'm just doing these all finger tight because we're going to actually step on this.
We're going to step on this?
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay.
To tighten it up.
Oh my. Oh my, oh my. Okay. And then we're going to tighten up this cover too. I think it's worked out really well.
It'll sure work until we get the shop.
Okay, Pepper's going to go in for the very, very first time. And we're going to see if he can get into that door, because that door is a little bit low, but I might have to hold it up. So we'll see how it goes. I don't think it's going to make it.
can make it.
Okay.
Yep. But it'll be super sketchy. Have to go really slow.
And you're just about done anyways with your forks.
Yeah. Okay, coming through. I can't reach this one, honey. Watch your feet.
Okay, you're over, so you're good, but
Is there anything on the roof that'll catch it?
I don't know. Can't see. Keep coming. You've got 1 foot.
I'll go under.
Okay.
I just don't want to rip this.
Come to the right a little bit. There you go. I don't know if there's anything on the roof or not. You can keep coming. Lower your forks. Lower them way down. Okay.
Oh, there's nothing. It's flat.
Lower your forks. Okay, and then up a tiny bit. There you go. That's good. I think we're going to be fine. Lower them again. The closer you get, the higher they go.
Good?
Yeah. You're not quite out, but almost. You've got about a foot to go.
And it's a fork sticking out the back?
No. Hold on. No.
Okay.
You're going to keep lowering them. Okay, that's as far as you can go. I mean, you could have probably taken this stuff in a bit further too, hey?
Yeah, I could have, but
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's good because you've got about another 3 feet there.
Yeah, if we dig that out, then this will all fit. We could just drop this.
Look at that. We really could just drop it.
We could drop it.
We could go in a little bit too, so when the time comes.
Yeah, so what I'll do is I'll dig that out at the front with a shovel. And then I can come back out, push the skids in further, and then the Kubota will have a place to sleep. So I can do that tomorrow.
Perfect, honey.
That's not bad, eh?
Beautiful job.
And it fits. But yeah, that protects all our stuff. Isn't that great?
It's super. I'm really, really pleased.
I'm gonna go have a shower.
By all accounts, it's been a good day. We safely offloaded the barge, we performed some much needed cleanup around camp, and we built a shelter to serve as a temporary storage solution. Sounds like progress to me. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please support us by clicking the thumbs up icon on YouTube. We invite you to also subscribe and click the bell. You'll be notified when we upload new content. Please invite your friends and family to come along too. Bye for now.